If social media and stereotypes and beauty standards and judgment didn't exist, who would you be?
We live in a world where everything is so instant and so public. Guess what? If your Instagram feed's a mess, you're a mess. Or at least that's how it feels when everyone else seems to have it figured out, right? We see kids becoming celebrities and CEOs while they're still in high school. I'm only 18 and I still feel like I'm falling behind, like I'm running out of time to figure out what I want to do with my life. When everything's moving at the speed of light, you have to know exactly who you are and what you want to be right now in order to keep up. So I guess the underlying question is, how the hell do you find yourself? Since I was a kid, I have always wanted to play electric guitar. My dream in life was to grow up to be like Anna in Freaky Friday and like play electric guitar in a band. That didn't happen. I did actually get a guitar for Christmas when I was like 6 years old, and I tried playing it once, decided it was too difficult, and literally have not touched a guitar since. My best friend Edie, however, who is a lot cooler and more musically inclined than I am, plays bass.
Which, yes, I know is not the same thing as an electric guitar before any press musicians try and cancel me in the comments.
And so I'm gonna force her to teach me how to play it so that I can live out my childhood fantasies.
Pop it on.
Oh my god. Ow. Oh, it looks so cool.
You do look really cool.
So good.
Have a... Oh, it's because I haven't plugged it into the base.
Wait, okay. I've got it. Right, well I can't do it, so.
Baby, we can talk about it and talk until we're done. I love you to your heart and back. I love you to the top of your head.
Okay.
But other than that, perfect.
Obviously, it's me. I initially came out here with the intention of being like, I always picture myself to be the type of person that like goes on walks and adventures by myself. It started raining and I was tempted to just go home and just not include this bit in the video until I remembered that like a week ago I was out shopping with my mum and it started absolutely throwing it down. Like I am talking the type of rainstorms that you see in the movies, until this little girl wearing a summer dress and little pink cat ears ran straight out from behind us and just ran straight out into the rain, and she just started skipping and dancing around in the rain, and I have no idea who that girl was, but I was like, that is the way to live. I guess my point is that I want to be the type of person that embraces things for the way they are instead of trying to control everything all the time, and just accepting situations even when they don't go how I want them to go. Okay, so I know that I said that I wanted to accept situations for the way they are. I've lost an AirPod somewhere throughout this, and I don't know when, because only when I got home did I realise I've only got one in. And I have no idea where I dropped it, and now I'm literally on a wild goose chase for it. It could be anywhere. It literally could be anywhere. Are you freaking kidding me? I don't know whether to be happy or upset at this point. So recently I kind of got myself stuck in this really bad routine of basically doing absolutely nothing all morning, eating, napping until like 4 p.m. and then working all the way up until midnight. Yeah, not great, and in turn it kind of made me lose all my motivation because it just felt like I was stuck in this endless cycle. So I forced my parents to take me to Cornwall. It is 5:30 in the morning. I went to sleep at 1:30 this morning, so I should not be awake.
Let's take a sip from the cup of chance. We're both so young, and baby, we've got time to face our fears, make our dreams come true. We both know what we want and what we've gotta do. I don't know where the road will go, but baby, we can find out if you trust me, you will know.
Just kidding, but it did kind of help me get out of that routine because it kind of like forced me to be more open-minded and adventurous. Which, speaking of, I also went to stay with my sister in Manchester for a week, which was actually supposed to be like the main part of this entire video, because a big part of finding yourself is spending time alone, according to WikiHow.
More than you know. More than a million conversations could ever expose. I need you close. Beyond my wildest expectations, I can't let go. Too lonely alone.
So I was gonna go into the city by myself and I was gonna hang out in cafes and vintage shops and just be that cool, confident, not at all socially anxious person that I wish I was. But then I got an ear infection that was so astronomically painful that I had to go home early, so that didn't really happen. So then the plan was to do the same thing but in Hebden Bridge instead, which is Ed Sheeran's hometown if you didn't already know that important piece of trivia. But then I passed out in the bus station. I mean, I got a free sausage roll, so no complaints, it was a 10 out of 10 experience actually. But the point is that after that I didn't really feel like being alone, so I instead just met up with my mum and went to a cafe and to a crystal shop with her instead. Which, if anybody cares, I got an olive jade, carnelian, tiger's eye, and then this other one in here that I've forgotten the name of. So not exactly the empowering day of solitude that I had in mind, but I really feel like the universe is trying to tell me something here, and I'm not betting on a third time so I can get hit by a car or struck by lightning or something, so we're leaving it at that. So maybe following these steps isn't going to magically lead you to all the answers in life. I know more about myself now than I did before making this video, but there's no shortcut to finding yourself or knowing exactly what you want out of life. And that's okay, nobody does. As much as it feels like it, people only post and act like the idealized, put together version of themselves that they want you to see. So don't rush, because the fun is in the journey. Oh my god. You'll regret it. You do have big hands actually. No offense. Go now. Stop trying to sit in the background reading. No, that's just. Can everyone just shut up and do it? That's gonna be in the bloopers now. It's your fault.